A fine shot, but it's coming back up the table. Well, that's exactly what he didn't want. Well, the audience are clapping. I don't know what
Settle
for.
down, please. Thank you.
Stephen won't be too happy with that.
I think there's a few Ronnie fans there, Mike, applauding. He called it too thin, didn't he? And he's given O'Sullivan first chance here.
Quiet now, please.
Jan Verhaas just hushing the crowd. You can understand why they're excited. Been an exciting match.
Yes, and they want Ronnie in tomorrow's final, don't they? No doubt about that. Big star over here. A little bit low with the cue ball.
8.
Might screw off them for the black again.
Nine.
Open 1 or 2 more. Got the pink. I think pink is probably the better shot here, actually. Can hold for the red to the right corner. But this is a chance.
Just give me a second, please, Ronnie.
And perhaps just asking Ronnie to give him a set, because obviously it won't spot on its own spot properly. It has to go behind the spot and lie down the table. It's always a delicate operation. And Ronnie lining up the red to the left corner.
15. 16.
He was very fluent yesterday in that quarter-final with Mark Williams, David, but I think this has been more of a test for him this evening.
It's interesting how many close matches he's had actually this season in the Northern Ireland Trophy. 3 of the 4 matches that he won on the way to the final went to deciders. Yesterday's match was pretty close, 5-3 against Mark Williams. Here we are in the deciding frame finish in the semi-final.
23.
But Stephen Maguire knows this is a chance for O'Sullivan to clinch victory. He is being tested, but at the moment he's still carrying on winning. He's won 13 matches in a row in ranking events. This would be 14 if he could come through this one.
24.
Keeping his discipline, that's the important thing. Not getting frustrated or not allowing frustration to get to him.
He might have to play a little cannon here to leave himself on 1 to the right corner. Well, I think that's gone wrong.
31.
Tending to be on the red to the right corner. I'm not sure if he's on it. There's nothing to the other corners. Well, he's looking at this red to the yellow pocket. Stephen looks on. And he's thinking, well, I might be back to the table in a minute. We've taken this red onto the yellow pocket. This is a big shot. Bound to leave one on. Oh.
32.
Oh, what can you say? He knew he was going to leave a red to the middle, but what a pot. Unbelievable.
Brave shot. And he's got such a good temperament in deciding frames. Played himself back into position.
Well, there again,
39.
David, we'll say, you know, most players would have just played a safety down the table there, but not Ronnie. He went for the red to the yellow, knowing that he was bound to leave things on. What a shot to take on.
Yeah, he knows how well he's queuing. Believed it would go in, it did go in.
Well, he's got a chance and he wants to take it fully, doesn't he? To put himself into tomorrow's final. And we should say that that shot alone should deserve to put him into tomorrow's final.
48.
These top players do show a lot of courage at times when needed.
It's absolutely silent in the arena. Mobile phone just going off there. O'Sullivan just composing himself. What a chance now to clinch victory.
Well,
55.
I'm not sure if you would have heard that phone anyway, David, because you get yourself into the zone, don't you? And there's nothing going on except the table, really. But it's got to be said that, you know, the phone situation this week has been very, very good, actually. You've also mentioned that they're a little bit more prominent in Beijing.
56.
In the meantime, Ronnie going well here. And he's only a couple of balls away from putting himself in a very strong position for victory. Especially if that red bounces. Well, it's on now.
63.
Well, he's got one through the gap.
64.
Well, two shots have made the difference at the back end of this match. That red that Stephen Maguire missed to win 6-4, and that superb red to the yellow a few minutes ago to set up this break for Ronnie.
71.
It's been a great match. Most enjoyable.
So this is effectively for a place in the final. There it is, there's the applause from the crowd. And the world champion appears to have weathered a storm here. It's been an excellent match. Stephen Maguire has fully played his part. He's going to rue that mistake in the previous
79.
frame, no two ways about it. He had a chance to win 6-4. And he knows that chances don't come along very often
80.
against players like Ronnie O'Sullivan.
I said before, sport is about opportunism,
87.
and when that door opens you have to walk through it, otherwise it's slammed in your face, and that's exactly what's happened to Stephen Maguire here. But every
88.
credit to Ronnie O'Sullivan. Again, when needed, he showed his class.
$95.
The only thing now is will he finish with a century?
96.
Of course he will. He won't miss this.
There it is, his 10th of the season. Season's barely got going.
102. 103.
And the hat-trick of ranking titles is still on as he brings the last red off the top cushion with apparent ease.
110.
In the World Championship, remember, in May, the Northern Ireland Trophy in August.
111.
Stephen Hendry, the last man to do 3 in a row 15 years ago.
Oh, can he go on this yellow? Didn't Ronnie make last year 50 centuries, was it, during the season?
Yeah.
I wonder
118.
if he can surpass that this year.
We didn't play in Shanghai either, so there's one less tournament he played in.
120.
And of course we've got the new one in Bahrain. Stephen Maguire will be very disappointed. Didn't come here to reach the semi-finals. Came here to win the tournament.
123.
But he's come up against one of the authentic geniuses of world sport.
127.
At his best, Ronnie O'Sullivan is better than anyone else in snooker, and he's proving it once again here with this grandstand finish.
132.
Saw his chance, seized it with both hands, potted that great red to keep the break going.
138.
What a way to finish.
140.
It's a magnificent one.